wanted to show this match because we have 2 new IDs from Order and Chaos on the table. So I have with me once again Andrew helping to commentate, and we got Valencia on the left and Titan Transnational on the right. New IDs.
Yeah, it's really great. It's really making sure that we don't value those core cards like we've talked about previously. It's really great.
Yeah, pretty soon. Well, because the core is going to cycle out pretty soon, is I think how cycling works.
Exactly.
So you got to get used to those, not having those cards.
Right, new cardboard is good.
One way to do that.
Yeah, most definitely.
And we have Matt playing on the left, San Francisco guy, plays a lot in San Francisco and in the surrounding area. And I am playing on the right, sporting the Dr. Steve Rule shirt.
Oh man, so cool.
That gives me a lot of good luck in these tournaments. And Titan Transnational, you get to put an advancement token, an agenda token on every agenda you score as Titan Transnational. And Valencia Estevez? No, it's not Estevez. What is her name?
Let's go with it. Let's roll with it.
Yeah, we'll go with it. Valencia Estevez on the left. She makes the corp start with a bad publicity. Yeah. So at this point, I am hoping to get Elizabeth Mills, because there is one in the deck.
It's a good card. Blank ID then.
Yep. And you want to blank it before they can put down something like investigative journalism.
That's right.
That's the hope. So he clicks through Eli, and he sees Shipment from Kaiguya. Speaking of core cards, that one lets you put an advancement token on up to 2 different cards.
That's hot.
So might be telegraphing some of the ice that are going to be
perhaps
here. And that is investigative journalism down on the table.
TMZ is hot and active on the left side. And let's see.
And investigative journalism is a resource can only be installed when the corp has bad publicity, and you can now spend 4 clicks and trash it to give the corp a bad publicity.
Huh.
So I think I just drew Elizabeth Mills right there. That is Elizabeth Mills.
Excellent.
I was so pissed. He puts that investigative journalism down, and then I drew the Elizabeth Mills. And so he's running it, and I decide to res it to just get rid of the bad publicity that exists right now.
Yeah, at least it's one.
Yep. And he will only trash that. So the other thing Elizabeth Mills can do is she can trash herself to trash a runner resource location.
Correct.
And he does trash it. So he might have something like Aesop's in the deck.
Aesop's Personal Workshop. Couple of good gems.
Yeah. And he trashes Mark Yale with bad publicity and credits. Mark Yale, so all these new cards. Mark Yale turns advancement tokens. So I keep saying that. It's probably going to keep happening. In your head, just translate it to agenda counters, into money, into just cold, hard cash. So every see it keeps happening.
Yep.
Every agenda token turns into 3 credits effectively when you filter it through Mark Yale.
Atlas is great.
So that's a really good econ card.
Yeah, that's a really
great
combo.
Well, if you could score firmware, which is in the deck, you get 4 agenda counters, which you could pump through Mark Yale for a profit of something like 11 credits.
Right.
So he is going to play I've Had Worse just to drop some cards.
Bold move.
He is not playing investigative journalism yet. So we talk about economy here. I'm sitting at 0, he's sitting at 1. How about that?
It's that classic matchup, you know. Weyland never has money, and Anarch never has cards, or money, or luck, or strategy. So it's great.
That's this Netrunner matchup right here, summarized. Oh, credits. Now I've got 3, which is a huge amount of money.
That's right. That is. He draws a Caduceus. Wow, that could get out of hand.
I'm 1-0 off from an errand boy.
That's right.
Alright, so he's just going to play out some daily casts. So we're both fixing our economy through different means. Generally just using a lot of clicks.
That's great. Clicking for creds, dancing for dollars. Great way to get money.
Just a normal day's work.
Mm-hmm.
Once Mark Yale checks out, you're clicking for credits. That's how he works. Once he leaves the office, it's over.
That econ engine has gone to the junkyard.
I just put him down, I think, because I needed him out of my hand because I was going to have to trash him, so you might as well put him down.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not doing much until you start scoring agendas. And that's I really like the idea of Mark Yale, but yeah, it didn't really work out in this deck.
Yeah, it's a new card, and I'm afraid of new cards, so I just kind of stayed away from the Mark Yale.
Yeah, Mark Yale, I looked at him at first, and I just completely ignored him, and then a friend of mine had to point out that he kind of self-synergizes, and he becomes really profitable at that point.
Right.
And then it made sense.
No, I've definitely seen it work. I think, like we said earlier, like firmware updates alone, that can really, I mean, it strengthens your ice, and it gets you econ, so...
Yeah, it's getting you econ one way or another, and even if you use firmware just to advance ice, he still gives you a credit for that.
Exactly.
And then if they try and trash him, you could take all your tokens off of your agendas through him, and then you can use his trash ability to get 2 credits, and then they're sad.
Exactly.
Maybe take away their server so Dirty Laundry doesn't work.
It's the Weyland Thomas Haas, if you will.
If you started out with some agenda counters for some reason, he'd be in everyone's deck.
Oh yeah, that would be an interesting one.
Yeah, that's really the only problem with him is you kind of, yeah, you need agenda counters.
Right.
All right, so I do res over HQ, leaving that remote open.
Yeah, because you have nothing.
I have nothing, and I can't think of what ice I would be that I'd be able to res it.
You better pray that's a ghost branch in that remote server. That's 0.
I'm pretty sure what that is Grendel Refinery.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get some money from it.
Yeah.
So I take a credit, advance, and then use Grendel Refinery. So I get 8 credits, but you know, considering I had no credits, that's fine.
Yeah, that's a vast upgrade.
Yeah. I couldn't really afford to advance it anymore without just scoring it out because I couldn't res that ice, which is almost certainly one of the new Constellation ice.
And one of them space ice creams.
Is that what we're calling those?
Yeah.
The space ice creams?
Yeah, I think that's the official internet term.
Okay. Well, you know, you're on top of these things. You let me know, and then I relay it out to the people.
That's right.
And we have, we should talk about the playmats quickly while we got some time. We have Conquest on the left. That's inappropriate in a Netrunner tournament.
Yeah.
We'll let that slide the first time.
Yeah.
And then we have Freelancer on the right.
Yeah, it's really a lose-lose on here because Conquest, we're playing Netrunner kids, map, not very cool. And Freelancer, who's using that? I don't know.
Yeah. I should probably put it in the deck just to freak people out when I'm running the mat.
Exactly, you just write spoiler on it, and then when you actually play it, you show that you deliver.
Okay, so I'm rezzing some space ice cream for free here.
Yep.
And I'm guessing that's firmware. Firmware behind it is my guess.
Yeah.
But
Unless
it
it's
could also
Orion.
be a Orion.
Yeah.
Is Orion the...
Orion's the
what,
big boy.
Nebula's the...
Orion's the
Orion
big
is
boy.
Yeah,
That's a 15
I don't
res,
think it's the big boy.
Yeah, no. Just
right.
high hopes.
He's gonna go... There, a thing came up on Twitter today of what happens if... what's the Codegate one?
Wormhole?
What if you wormhole a wormhole? And it creates an infinite loop that, in theory, neither player can voluntarily get out of. But Lucas was just like, well, just resolve it, I don't know, 10,000 times and then carry on with your life.
Right. Good Lucas
Which
response.
I thought was a fine response.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can respect that.
Yeah, I'm down with it, you know. Some
so
smart-assery, but it's good.
Now we got some more money here, and medium is...
Wide open R&D, I like it. Okay, there we go.
So even if that's an agenda down there, which I suspect it is, I just cannot score it out right now because I need to deal with this this medium problem.
Right, it's really cool because, I mean, you could have scored agenda points, but you also could have lost the game.
Yeah, so I just kind of, I weighed towards the not losing the game end of that spectrum.
Yeah. I'll let it fly.
And it's probably okay, because he needs to get the right icebreaker for whatever space ice cream that is.
Right.
And he needs to have enough money to get in. So I figure that one's probably safe.
Ooh, the
That is Aaron Boy.
It's really good because if you draw 3 cards and he keeps running with medium, you'll deck yourself.
Which is a win condition for someone.
Right. Let's tune in for more.
So I'm just taking money because, yeah, I don't need the cards. He's going to see 2 of them. Shipment, and he sees the hostile takeover.
Ooh.
God, I wish they let you put an agenda counter on that one. That would make this ID so much better.
OP. Oh, wait.
So I'm starting to think that is an Atlas. An Atlas with 2 tokens would be pretty nice.
Yeah, you're really working for it.
And he could just go right into R&D. Yeah, he's doing
Yeah, I would have. That's exactly what I would have done.
Yeah, so he's giving me more money, but
Yeah.
he's gonna see a bunch of new cards. So Shipment, Enigma, and an Atlas.
Ooh, yeah, so that's the one thing I've definitely noticed with Titan Transitional or Transnational, whatever.
They have
is
agendas.
That when those Atlases get taken away, it is quite punishing.
Yeah, and he's going in again, so he's gonna see 2 fresh cards.
Yeah.
Shipment, the Enigma, Firmware,
Uh-oh.
and another Atlas.
Atlas, okay.
So that was, yeah, that was just a 6-point turn, if I have that right.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's bad.
Yes. Yeah. I probably wouldn't recommend that.
Okay, let's fix this.
Appropriate response. All right. Icing up the R&D.
Yeah. I can't let him. That I didn't have I have the virus suite in my deck now, but at this tournament I did not. And oh wait, so it's an Atlas with.
It'll just have.
Yeah, I
one
guess I
counter
just
on it.
scored that Atlas out without
Exactly.
any additional advancements. Yeah.
Right.
So I could still fish out another. There's one more Atlas in the deck. That's something. Or no, did he score 2 Atlases?
No, he took 2. That's
Dang
exactly.
it.
Yeah. Dang it.
Dang it.
Yeah. That puts you in a real tough and leaky boat.
I think I just try and score at the 5-3.
Yeah.
I think that's the best play at this point.
Well, that's the secret is you're really running government takeover and it's in your hand. So definitely clicking through Eli.
And that's impossible to get there.
Yeah.
Well, at this point, I do think I'm a bit flooded in HQ, if I'm remembering this game correctly. So I think I was a little bit shocked that so many agendas got taken because I had like 3 agendas in hand.
Right.
All right, he's taking a Parasite back with a Deja Vu. Oh, no.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and there's some
Wow.
agendas.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, and he's at 6 points, so I just ask if he accesses and then respectfully end the game.
Give him the free legwork, so they go for it.
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead. I mean, have your choice there.
Exactly.
So yeah, that I get really flooded in that deck for some reason. I don't know why. I think there's 12 agendas, so I'm used to running like 10 agendas. Doesn't
Okay.
seem like 2 more agendas should really make a huge difference, but for some reason it does.
Yeah, I know definitely my strategy with Weyland has always been to, at least before it was to have a lower agenda density, so I try and have about 10. But recently I've just been doing all 3-pointers with Punitives and Scorched, and it's been working out pretty well.
Yeah, that's sounding a lot more attractive now, but I think I'd have to move away from Titan Transnational to do that.
Yes, exactly.
So maybe we'll get that again.
Cool.
In any case, the power of Steve Brule was not with me in that game.
So close.
So close.
So close.
All right, they are getting started with another game here. We will end this recording, and we'll catch you on the next one.
See ya.